Every day, millions check their wrists, aiming for an exact 5-digit number, 10,000 steps. It is the universally accepted benchmark for daily health. But for anyone managing a career, a commute, or an exhausting modern schedule, that target often feels like a second job. This high quota creates an all-or-nothing mindset. When a desk-bound worker logs only 3,000 steps by dinner, the remaining 7,000 feel out of reach. Often, they assume these brief bursts of movement carry no value at all. Recent longitudinal studies tracking over 160,000 adults have exposed a stark discrepancy in that logic. The data shows that after a certain point, the curve of health benefits levels off, meaning effort spent reaching 10,000 steps yields diminishing returns. Trudging around slowly for hours to satisfy a pedometer is a poor allocation of human time. The body prioritizes the intensity of the stimulus over the total volume of movement. We should focus instead on the minimum effective dose, the exact threshold where the body's disease-fighting mechanisms activate. This chart plots mortality risk against step counts, starting at a 2,000-step sedentary baseline. Doubling to 4,000 steps cuts mortality risk by 36%. At 7,000 steps, the line plateaus. All-cause mortality drops 47%, and dementia risk falls 38%. Clinical data suggests one specific exception. The risk of heart disease continues to decrease as step counts climb higher, suggesting cardiovascular health may still benefit from the extra volume. For general longevity and cognitive protection, the extra effort required to reach 10,000 steps is minimal compared to the gain of simply escaping the 2,000-step baseline. Once volume hits a ceiling, focus must shift to the speed of the stride. Vanderbilt University researchers tracked 85,000 participants for over 16 years to see how movement intensity influences survival. The contrast between slow and fast movement is striking. Walking slowly for over 3 hours daily resulted in only a 4% mortality reduction. Brisk walking changes the math. Just 15 minutes of fast walking yields a 20% reduction in early death. This higher intensity improves the heart's oxygen delivery and pumping action. By strengthening the cardiovascular system's output, this habit serves as a preventative measure against high blood pressure and cognitive decline. In individuals already managing hypertension, the returns are even more specific. For every 1,000 brisk steps added, their risk of stroke drops by 24%. The data suggests that walking pace is a more potent predictor of human lifespan than the sheer accumulation of steps. Reaping these benefits requires treating walking as a full-body mechanical exercise rather than a passive mode of transport. To find the correct speed, use the talk test. You should be moving fast enough that you can hold a conversation, but find it difficult to sing. Efficient aerobic movement depends on posture. Keep your back straight and your shoulders pulled back to allow your lungs to expand fully, maximizing oxygen intake. Use your arms to drive the motion. Swinging them in opposition to your legs creates momentum to sustain a brisk pace. Finally, use nasal breathing. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth helps stabilize blood pressure during physical exertion. Protecting your long-term health is a matter of stepping out the door for 15 minutes of purposeful, high-intensity movement.